Good morning, my dear tourist. Are you excited for this tour? Well, this is the perfect time for our tour. By the way, I'm Nathan, your tour guide for this moment, and it's my pleasure to serve you, my dear tourist. Let me share with you the brief history of the Philippines. The name Philippines comes from the Philip II, who was the king of Spain during the 16th century when the country became a Spanish colony. The Philippines was granted to the United States in 1898, following the Spanish-American War. In 1935, the Philippines became a self-governing, but their independence was delayed by World War II and the invasion of Japanese troops. The islands were liberated by U.S. forces in 1944 to 1945, and the Republic of the Philippines was proclaimed in 1946 when the government patterned on that of the United States. In 1965, Ferdinand Marcos elected president. He declared a martial law in 1972, which lasted until 1981. The Philippines is archipelago or string of over 7,100 islands in Southeastern Asia between the South China Sea and Pacific Ocean. The two largest islands, Luzon and Mindanao, make up for two-thirds of the total land area. Only about the one-third of the islands are inhabited. The Philippines is known for having an abundance of beautiful beaches and delicious fruit. The collection of islands is located in Southeast Asia and was named after King Philip II of Spain. So now, we are going to Manila. So Manila is the capital chief city of the Philippines. The city is the center of country economic, political, social, and cultural activity. It is located on the islands of Luzon and spreads along the eastern shore of Manila Bay, at the mouth of Pasig River. Manila is known and famous for its blend of fascinating colonial history and the thrilling pace of modern city. Iconic landmarks include Intramuros, Binondo Luneta Park, and view of the sunset by the bay. Even Manila's fame, heavy traffic by the experience you will never forget. So from Manila, travel going to Camarines Sur with a travel distance approximately 282.8 kilometers, passing by Aslex, Quezon, Sipocot, Daet, and Pamplona. So I would like to welcome you all, my dear tourists, in the Bicol region, province of Camarines Sur. Diyos marhay naaga sa Indogabos katurista, or should I say good morning to each and every one of you. Let us enjoy the nature and fun adventure in Camarines Sur, as one of the provinces in the Philippines located in Bicol region in Luzon, famous for its exciting tourist spots, the water sports activities, and the island hopping destinations are the major draws in the tourism industry of the province. Influx of tourists keeps on increasing every year to visit its pristine beaches, paradise islands, mountain peaks, and lakes, hot springs, and waterfalls, among others. The province of Camarines Sur, or simply Camsur, is bordered by Albay in south, Maguida Channel in east, Camarines Norte, and Quezon in northwest. According to the 2020 census, Camarines Sur has a population of 2,068,244 people and the land area of about 5,500 square kilometers or 2,100. Camarines Sur is the largest and the most populated of the Bicol provinces. Camarines Sur also had 35 municipalities and 1,063 barangays. Most of its populations is concentrated around Naga, the largest city and commercial center, and the rest of the only other city, Iriga, and the provinces and many municipalities. So let's proceed to our first destination. And now, we are going to Camarines Sur Watersports Complex. Camarines Sur Watersports Complex or CWC, it is the first world-class water sports complex in the Philippines and in Asia. CWC aims to bring cable skiing to a whole new level of attract water sports enthusiasts from all over the world with its top-of-the-line facilities and relaxing environment. Because of good weather condition, cable skiing in the parks can be done all year round. The Camsur Water Sports Complex is located within the provincial capital complex Cadlan, Pili, Camarines Sur. The province of Camarines Sur, situated in southeastern part of Luzon, is found in the Philippines. You can enjoy the different activities like wakeboard, boarding water skiing, and wake skating. The Camsur Water Sports Complex may very well be the next destinations for every event imaginable. Book it for competitions, corporate outings, product launches, marketing events, special occasions, or even your next vacations destinations. With its complete and world-class facilities, friendly people, not to mention its proximity to the natural wonders that around the provinces of Camarines Sur. CWC also has a little of anything and everything for anyone and everyone. Accommodation within the walking distance from Kamsur Water Sports Complex are readily available for anyone that wishes to visit the cable park for a weekend or week-long gateway. So now we are going to our next destinations. So our next destinations is known as Emerging Paradise of the Pacific. It is Caramoan Island. Because of its alluring white and pink sand beaches, Caramoan is a first-class municipalities in the province of Camarines Sur, Philippines. It is also called the Municipality of Caramoan. Its pristine azure waters stretch out to the Maqueda Channel and the Lagunoy Gulf. Caramoan Island is also renowned for its enchanted and flora and fauna, as it is well endowed with a 4,000 hectares limestones forest, together with the peaceful waters, tantalizing caves, hidden coves, and diverse marine life. Caramoan Island is truly a paradise that you must explore. There are numerous activities in Caramoan Island that you can must immerse yourself in to get the best trip ever. It's rare that you find a nice hiding place from the busy city life. So why enjoy it the fullest? There have an island hopping, caving, and rock climbing. The island's main attraction is Agota Beach, located about 5 kilometers from Caramoan towns proper. It's not difficult to find its place, especially with its famous landmark, the Explorer's Rock. Once you have found this large rock, then you will know you have a rock Gota Beach. No worries, the rock is not just what makes Gota Beach unforgettable. So get ready to enjoy its powdery white sand that could give a Boracay a run for their money. So now we are going to our next destinations. So our next stop would be Agirangan Island. It is a small paradise along the Lagunoy Gulf and Camarines Sur. It measures only about 1.5 hectares on cold turquoise water. It is edged by ivory sand coast on the side facing Presentacion and Lagunoy, while the other sand is framed by magnificent rock platforms. The surroundings 360 degrees view from the Rose Islet, as some calls it, is wonderful access. Mount Mayon from western side can be seen in its full cone shape on the clear day. On the northern part is the imposing Mount Isarog, gently cropped by clouds adjacent these islands. So a mere 5 minutes boat ride from the islands, it is a charming Agirangan View Resort Hotel. Relish the southern serenity that envelopes this island paradise or take adventure work over shell-covered white beaches of these captivating natural wonders of the region. The island is uninhabited, but tourists frequent this haven, especially during the summertime. The nearby Agirangan View Hotel offers boat trips to the place. On a clear day, one can get nice view of majestic Mayon volcano, no, below from the island. So let's go to Agirangan Rose Island. So that is Agirangan Rose Island. So our next destination or our next stop is Caloco Beach. There is no doubt that Caloco Beach can keep your travels away. This God-given gift located in Tinambac, Camarines Sur, is the perfect place for your next weekend escape. We all love the famous white sand beaches in Caramoan and Calaguas. But Caloco Beach is a new destination that you have to try. From its long stretch of creamy white sand, its crystal clear water. The sea will definitely call you to take your shoes or slippers off and just enjoy the gift of nature. One good thing about the place is that you don't have to spend 1000 p just to enjoy this beauty. At a minimal fee, you get to escape the nosy and busy streets of the city. Are you still with me, my dear tourist? Good. So let us now proceed to our next destinations. Let us enjoy the panoramic view of Mount Esarog, one of the renowned tourist spots in Caramoans. Camarines Sur, should I say. A potentially active volcano standing 1,976 meters above sea level. The mountain and its surrounding is a protected area composed of grasslands, thick and mossy forests, which serve as a habitat of some endemic animals. His mountain has a rich biodiversity and beautiful views. Its very own mossy forest and Vargant crater, an overview of Bicol Peninsula, and a glimpse of majestic Mayon volcano. Its abundance of water is refreshing, with streams and waterfalls encountered along the trails. In sulfuric springs, beckon and relax weary mountaineers and other visitors. Its dubbing as a Volcan de Agua lives up to expectations. Isarog has 16 major rivers that provide potable water to 15 of the 35 towns of Camarines Sur and irrigate some 67,400 hectares of rice islands as it foods. So let's go to our next destination. The Bicol Peninsula is rich in natural resources, and it's the region known for its scenic destinations. The most famous lake in Bicol region is Lake Buhi. For its serene panorama, it is the 1,800 hectares freshwater lake, 8 meters deep, created out by volcanic activity, and is located in the town of Buhi, Camarines Sur. The lake derived its name from the local dialect Nakabuhi, meaning the town settlers were able to flee from the eruptions of Mayan volcano hundreds of years ago. Freshwater Lake Buhi is located between the two old volcanoes, Mount Iriga, which is also known as Mount Isar Asog, and Mount Malinaw, a majestic Lake Buhi, is one of the most famous lake in Philippines. Government representative of the Bicol region should aim to protecting the waters of Lake Buhi from feeds that only add to the polluted waters, conserving its surrounded forest, and developing sustainable tourism destination. And you can find here a Lake Buhi as smallest fish in the world. You can find it in Camarines Sur. So let's proceed to our next destinations. At the foot of Mount Isarog, something fun comes your way. It is Panikwason Hot Spring Resort, one of the popular tourist spots in Camarines Sur, nested at the foot of potentially active volcano, Mount Isarog. It is a well-maintained resort surrounded by trees and verdant canopy forest. The main attractions of the resort are its several nature, hot spring and cold spring pools. The hot water springs is due to the active volcano, while the cold spring comes from Inarihan River. Visitors may also enjoy adventure trips like zip line, zip bike, Tarzan swing, wall climbing, and rappelling. Cottages are available for day visitors, while rooms and cabanas are for overnight stays. The Panikwason Hot Spring Resorts is a nature-focused fair for hot springs, pools, and adventure activities to or to entice visitors with either relaxing waters, cooling pools, or thrilling experience. So this is the Panikwasan Hot Spring Resort. You can see this is the Panikwasan Hot Spring Resort. So let's now to proceed our next destination. So our next stop is Malabsay Falls. Is one of the renowned waterfalls in the province of Camarines Sur, a 40 feet falls amid verdant foliage. It is surrounded by mossy cliffs and boulders with the growing ponds on them. Visitor may swim at the cold and a deep cut splodge pool, while thriller seekers surely never miss some accessible surface on boulders for rock jumping down to natural pools. Three trunks along the stones, and the river serves as a seating area for visitors. There are real complaints regarding the irresponsible throwing a trash or falls. Please don't join them. Going to the falls from entrance is just about a 10 minutes trek. So that's the Malabsay Falls, wherein you can find the Malabsay Falls. So let's go to Malabsay Falls. This is the way going to Malabsay Falls. Okay. Let's now to proceed Hacienda de Naga. This is the perfect destination for a family outing and leisure travelers in Camarines Sur. So welcome to the Hacienda de Naga Resort. The 82-hectare property perched in the slopes of Mount Isarog is packed with great amenities and green environment. Amenities include one of the only wave pool in provinces, golf course, adventure park, mini zoo and nature park, swimming, ATV riding, horseback riding, ziplining, wall climbing, and rappelling, and pili nuts picking are among the list of things to do in the resort. Cabanas are available for day visitors, while Hotel Villas for overnight stay. It is the recommended resort destinations. So let's go to Hacienda de Naga. Wow, how beautiful. You can overnight stay here at Hacienda de Naga, found in Carolina, Uptown, Naga City. So let's now to proceed our next destinations. Our next destinations is a Basilica of Our Lady of Peña Francia. This is the inside the Basilica of Our Lady of Peña Francia. Here's the outside of Basilica of Our Lady Peña Francia. One of the kind in the region, the home of Bina, Peña Francia Basilica, commonly known as Our Lady of Peña Francia Church, is an 18th century Roman Catholic church in Camarines Sur. It is a Baroque style church built in 1750. The structure of the church is made of fine architectural designs, beautified by stained glass, image, and paintings. The church houses the image of Our Lady of Peña Francia, the patroness of the city of the Naga, believed by the devotees to have performed countless miracles. The feast day of Our Lady of Peña Francia, being celebrated every third Saturday of September, is considered as one of the most prestigious religious events in the country. Your trip through the city isn't complete if you don't get to visit at least one of the churches here in Naga. If you're strapped from time, make it a point to visit the Basilica Minore and visit Ina. Get acquainted with that feeling when you visit Ina because that's the key to enjoy the Peña Francia festivities. This basilica is unique for many reasons. For one, it is the only basilica in the entirety of the Archdiocese of Casares and of the Bicol region. And the famous festival in Naga City is Peña Francia Festival, and Bicol honors the miraculous Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia, also known as Our Lady of Peña Francia or Ina, to her devoted followers. So during the event, devotees take her out of the shrine and carry her in a procession. The procession takes place along the Naga River every year on the third Sunday of September. At this time, Naga resembles a gathering of people who come to the more than 300 years old festival. They usually come with the hope of receiving an answer to their prayers for healing or just to express gratitude. Discovering more about this holiday as we provide you with all the information you require, including its history, date, and events you should attend. We cannot truly say that we visit Camarines Sur without trying to eat for a Bicolanos. One of the famous delicacies is loglog, It is the famous usually in Naga City and neighboring towns of Camarines Sur. Loglog Kinalas is local names literally describes what the main ingredients is all about. You can also try the pancit canton, or pancit bato should I say. It's famous for another type of pancit. It is the best served in the morning with a hot pandesal, and so many more. So now let's proceed to our next destination, which is the Viscos Camp. You might feel you are in the city Baguio here at Camarines Sur. The Mount Isarog, it is a cold, little Baguio Camsur due to its local camp up a hill concept just below the Mount Isarog, as also with its very refreshing ambience. The camp was derived from the scientific term of gumamela, which the owner's favorite flowers. It features a small cabin surrounded by flowers and take a dip to their trees pools while enjoying the serene view of nature. An hour away drive from the heart of Kamsur, Naga City, that you definitely should miss when you are in the area. The best time to go and experience hibiscus camp concept is during summertime, particularly month of March to May, as the temperature drops in the rainy seasons. If you like Instagrammable place, then it's the camp is perfect for you. The wooden cabin on the site is a great place for picnic and photo taking with its aesthetical pleasing ambience, and just outside the cabin. You will also enjoy the panoramic view of Kamsur, especially the Partido area. So let's proceed to our last destinations. So our last destinations is Ocampo Deer Farm. So this is Ocampo Deer Farm, not far away from Hibiscus Camp. Ocampo Deer Farm in Camarines Sur has been enjoyed by animal lovers of all ages since establishment in 1996. A short, enjoyable drive from the Hibiscus Farm, it is sprawling deer sanctuary located at the foothills of Mount Isarog, is one of the biggest deer farm in Asia. So let's go through Ocampo Deer Farm. That is the Ocampo Deer Farm. At the moment, the farm is home of at least 200 deer's belongings to different species from Australia. They were allowed to roam freely of the 28 hectares farm found in the vicinity and Mount Isarog, and already used to human presence already. So that's all, my dear tourists. I hope you enjoy our tour in Camarines Sur, and hopefully you go there with your families or you want to go there alone to enjoy the natures and adventures Camarines Sur. Once again, I am Nathan, your tour guide. Diyos mabalos sa Indugabos, and it's more fun in the Philippines.
Camarines Sur is a province located in the south of Luzon within the Bicol region. It is a place rich in culture, heritage, and biodiversity. I have always dreamt of traveling the world, experience various cultures, taste different cuisines, and appreciate the beauty it has to offer that more than meets the eye. Although I have been blessed to have fulfilled all of this because of my job as a flight attendant, Being away made me realize that there's still no place like home.
You're my destination. You're my destination. You're my destination. You're my destination.
I have witnessed how people play a vital role in protecting and preserving our beloved islands. That is why my advocacy is centered on educating people on how to become responsible travelers, locals, and individuals.